burnout was real yesterday. The burnout was real. The home buying and home selling process is not for the weak. And unfortunately, I was feeling weak yesterday. And the state of my house currently is definitely reflecting that. I took one day off of like my usual routine and things are looking like a disaster. So first thing we're gonna do, I'm going to put on my headphones and we are going to try to power through all of the mess as quickly as possible so that I can do some other projects today. So let's get started on a power hour. First thing, it'll probably take me less than an hour, but we'll see. I'm trying to show you guys, but my watch is upside down on here, but it's currently like 10:33. So I'll check in when I'm done with the general tidying and we'll see how long that took me. I cannot believe this time has come, but we are filming probably the last normal cleaning video in this house before things start getting packed up and we start the moving content for real. We only have about 2 weeks left here before we close on our new house, and while we aren't officially moving until closer to mid-December, our lives will be anything but normal, so this could very well be the last of the normal videos here. It really got me reminiscing while I was filming though, because this house is just entirely different than it was when we moved in. I put my heart and soul into trying to turn this house into a home, to make the small square footage work, to make us all feel as comfortable as possible here, and I'm so proud of what I was able to do in this space. My channel grew considerably here. I was able to go from a full-time job to staying at home and making YouTube my career. We added another little furry friend here when we adopted our kitten this past January. We have had some serious downs in this house and some major ups too, but I'm ready for this new chapter and I hope you're all excited about it too. But like I said, I was feeling some major burnout. I have been just go for weeks now without slowing down, and it was catching up to me. I spent the day before pretty much on my computer all day catching up on work and dealing with mortgage related paperwork, and my cleaning just had to take a back seat. But on this day, I had some catching up to do. I wanted to just do my daily tidy up routine. I had a few errands I wanted to run, and we'll do that in this video, and then I had a couple other cleaning projects I wanted to take care of. This video is going up the week before Thanksgiving, so I'd love to know what everyone is up to for the holiday. Are you hosting? Are you heading to family? Do you just have a chill day at home? We are headed to my brother-in-law's house for Thanksgiving this year. I think we're bringing a charcuterie board and some dips. I'm really looking forward to a nice chill day, lots of good food and time with family. Next year, maybe we can host in our new house since we will have the space and the parking that we lack in our current house, so that's super exciting to think about. Guess we'll see. I won't lie though, I'm definitely looking forward to another thing checked off my list. This is obviously a very overwhelming time for us. The good news is that all of this will be behind us by Christmas, so we can truly enjoy that holiday without a bunch of things looming overhead and mental to-do lists and everything like that. I told you guys in a recent video that I had taken our cat Wesley to get his head checked out. He's had a cyst on his head for a few years now, and I've always been told that it's fine and benign and to just leave it. But he started picking at it a couple months ago and it grew in size, so I brought him in. The vet cleaned it up and we hoped he would just leave it alone at that point, but unfortunately that's just not the case. It has become really bad and we made the decision to have it removed. His appointment isn't until December for the removal, but I'm definitely anxious about it because he is an older cat. I believe he's turning 14 this year and he has a heart murmur and kidney disease, so putting him under anesthesia is not ideal. So if everyone could just keep my Wesley in your thoughts, that would be wonderful, and hopefully I have good news to share that all went well after his procedure. But now that I've given that update on our Wesley, I'm actually getting to work with Petkit for today's video, so for all my cat people, this portion is for you and you're going to want to hear about this one. One of the most asked questions on my channel is how I keep my house clean and odor-free with 4 cats. So I think you guys are going to like today's sponsor because it is the answer to all your questions. Wesley and I are excited to introduce to you the Petkit Purobot Max Pro 2. And it's not your ordinary scoop-free litter box, but before I get into all of its features, as you know, our oldest cat does have early stage kidney disease, and we like to try to keep a close eye on him to monitor his health. Plus, male cats and senior cats in general can experience blockages and other digestive issues. So beyond just the fact that this litter box is scoop-free and keeps odors at bay, it It also provides us a little bit of extra support in monitoring our cat's health. There's actually a camera that has facial recognition for multi-pet households like ours. It can monitor your cat's stool health, it can track their bathroom behaviors, and it can detect things like straining among other health-related issues. We keep our litter boxes in the basement, so I like that this one has that camera on it, so I feel like it's just an extra set of eyes to monitor our cats. Since I don't always see them using the litter box myself, and if I happen to find something in there, I don't usually know who did what, so this just helps kind of answer that question. And again, you can tell a lot about a cat based off their litter box behavior, so it is important that you are aware. Something like 50% of cats' health issues are missed or are untreated just from not being able to properly manage and monitor their litter box. This is also a large capacity litter box, so even our Maine Coon, who's a very big girl, can comfortably use it. It features triple odor control, and it's got a contactless drawstring packing for when it's time to change it out, so you don't have to touch anything. There's no scooping and scraping. This litter box also features 12 sensors for maximum safety. When the litter box starts self-cleaning, the cylinder rotates backwards slowly and it will automatically pause at 210 degrees. The special gear structure prevents the litter box from ever fully closing, so your cats always have space to jump out safely. Even if all 12 of those sensors fail, this gear structure makes sure to eliminate any safety hazards. If you're in the market for a new litter box that is truly a step above the rest, I will have a link in my description box down below where you can shop the Petkit Purobot Max Pro 2. We had a couple of deliveries come in. One was cat litter and the other one was cat food. So I had to get both of those unboxed and put away. And then I also had rice dried onto the table from the night before. We had my son's parent-teacher conferences kind of late the night before, and we ran out of the house right after eating dinner. And I completely forgot that my little one was sitting there eating, and he just, I don't know, got rice everywhere. So I had to deal with all of that and get all that cleaned up. And then we're going to work on picking up the blocks in the living room. It's so funny how my oldest is 8 and my youngest is about to turn 4 in a couple of months. And they both still love playing with blocks and magnet tiles. Those have been like the longest standing toys in our house. They both enjoy doing them. They keep them busy for a long time. And my little one is getting really good at putting together big castles with the blocks. I had the realization the other day that our new master bedroom is big enough that I should be able to have like a little nook in there for a vanity for getting ready. I'm so excited about that. Being able to have that and not having to do it in the bathroom, I think will be really cool. And then also there is a big, I think it's called a picture window in that bedroom. So I'm wondering if I could turn that into a reading nook of some sort, maybe some built-in bookshelves or something like that. But then also I think that a Christmas tree would be so pretty in that spot. I'm not exactly sure what we're going to do yet. I definitely want to live in the space for a little bit before I start making changes. I feel like it's important that I live in it and I really just take my time to get a vision before I start jumping into things. So when we move into this house, we're not doing any renovations prior. We're waiting until we've lived there a little bit so that we can really get a feel for the space and what exactly we want to do with it. But I'm so excited for all the possibilities. And I may end up painting my oldest room the same exact color that his room is in this house because we both really like this color and I literally just did this. So I don't know, I feel like we'll probably end up picking the same color for his room, but the whole house does have oak trim. So I know that the oak police are probably going to come for me when I start painting over the oak, but it's definitely not my style. So just to warn you now, we probably will be painting over the oak trim. Okay, I'm actually not gonna make his bed because she's so cozy. So this is fine, we'll leave this. This is still so hard to show you, but it is like 11:30, so it's been about an hour. Got most of the house tidied up. I'm going to do some laundry now.
Get out of bed the same time. People talk about last night. Hey, I heard through the grapevines that guy just broke her heart.
I have been really wanting to start thrifting for my kids' wardrobes because I just feel like with little kids' clothes that they grow out of so fast, it's really not worth it to pay full price a lot of the time, and you can find really good stuff at the thrift stores. However, I feel like I don't have any good ones around me. I did just hear that we're getting a Once Upon a Child pretty soon, so I'm excited about that because I've heard good things. But now that we are moving into our new house and mortgage rates are not what they were in 2021 when we bought this one, we're definitely going to need to budget a lot better going forward. So I think one of the ways I could kind of help our family save some money is by thrifting. So I'm hopeful that Once Upon a Child is going to be the answer to my problems. Anytime Sutton comes across an instruction manual in our house, he will take them and put them in the bookshelves in his room. I don't know why, I don't know what the fascination is, but I wanted to go through the bookshelf, get those instruction manuals out of there, and just refresh the books so that he has some fresh new options. I know that I've said this once before, but every single time I go into my bathroom and I see all of the little cars lined up around the tub, it just makes me so happy. It truly makes my heart explode. It's just the sweetest thing to me in the world. And I'm already dreading the day that I'm older and I walk into my bathroom and it's perfectly clean and there's no cars lined up around the tub. That just makes me so sad to think about. But let's get this bathroom cleaned up. Let's get the tub cleaned up, the toilet, all the things. Just get everything wiped down, get the trash replaced. I have to do this pretty much every single day. And I am looking forward to not having to clean this bathroom anymore pretty soon. Whenever we renovate the bathroom in our new house, I will definitely be getting a medicine cabinet mirror again. I feel like now that I've had one, I cannot imagine ever not having one. So I will absolutely be making sure that those are in the budget when we go ahead and do that bathroom makeover. The idea of hidden storage space is just everything to me. I love it. I love that there's no visual clutter all over the place. It's just hidden away behind the mirror. I am wondering, how are my plants going to do in the move? I've had my easy plants for years now and they're still thriving. They're still doing great. Sometimes I notice that some of the branches on this palm tree can die off and I have to trim them off, and that's what we're going to do here. But I'm watering my plant, just doing a little bit of taking care of it. I honestly think that the reason why this one struggles sometimes is because Daisy is always playing with it. As you can see here, as soon as I moved it, she was like, oh, what are you doing with my plant? I'm here to come bite the plant and sniff and see what's going on. But yeah, she's always attacking my poor plant. So I don't know. We'll see how the plants do in the move. I'm really hopeful that they all survive it, but I've heard that moves can be stressful on plants, so I guess we'll see. The new house does have 2 living rooms, so it's like as soon as you walk in the front door, there's a family room to the right and then there's a living room to the left. And I'm kind of tempted to turn one of those, probably the one on the right, into more of like a playroom, kind of like a casual sitting area / playroom. And maybe if I put on like some pretty French doors or something like that that I can shut and close the mess away at the end of the day, then that would be a good compromise for me. I'm just worried about having a room upstairs that looks cluttered all the time, but we do also have a very large area in the basement that's finished, so that will probably be where the majority of the toys go. But I'd love to have kind of like a miniature playroom upstairs for the more aesthetic toys or something like that, that's easier for me to keep clean. I don't know, just so that my kids are upstairs more often with me and not like downstairs in the basement all the time playing. I definitely am raising living room kids. I want them to be with me as much as possible, so I think an upstairs playroom probably makes the most sense. I'm done with like cleaning for now, but we've got everything ready to pack. That box is actually empty, but it is put together. So next video that you guys see, I should be packing up this house. Okay, we are in my car now. We are going to, well, I'm going to go to the grocery store quickly. There's just a couple of things that we need. Today as I'm filming, it is November 14th, and Kelsey Ballerini just came out with a new EP, this Mount Pleasant. I love it. It's so good. I feel like her EPs are always better than her albums. So anyway, I'm gonna listen to this while I go run some errands. I think I'm also going to stop at Crumble. We don't get it super often, but last night Carson was like sad that we didn't have any good treats in the house. So I feel like just as something special, since it's a Friday, I'm gonna go pick us up some Crumble. Plus they have a flavor this week that looks really good. I'm not into the Dubai chocolate. You guys will have to let me know how you feel about that, but I cannot get behind the Dubai chocolate. Something about the look of it, I feel like that texture would be really off-putting for me. I'm very much a texture person, but I do want to try the chocolate chip cookie thins, and the s'mores cookie's always good, snickerdoodle's good. It's the caramel apple cookie. That's the one that I'm interested in. I feel like that sounds delicious. So we're gonna go pick those up and then run to the grocery store. Gotta put on my coat because it's freaking cold out. If you're not from the area, we are at Gillette Stadium right now. That is where my Crumble is that I go to. See? Right behind me. Yes, we are Patriots fans, if you didn't know. Oh my gosh, it is so cold out there today. And I feel like we were spoiled up until this point. Like it wasn't too bad, and now I'm freezing. But we got the goods, so I'll show you guys. It's really hard to show you without like accidentally tipping all these over, but they look delicious and they smell so good. We actually used to get Crumble a lot, like almost every week. We would try the flavors. That was a couple of years ago though. Now it's like once every couple of months we'll grab some. There's also this local place that we really like. It's called Allie's Cookies, and they are in Foxborough, Massachusetts. We love them. The only thing about them that like is different to me than Crumble is that when you get Crumble, they're warm when you get them. And I'm sure you could just heat up the Allie's cookies, but they come like individually packaged and they're fresh, but they're not like fresh out the oven fresh. Like they're not warm. And something about like taking a box of warm cookies home, like, I don't know. I just love it. But anyway, now that that's done, I'm going to, I keep saying we as if everybody's here with me, but I'm gonna run to the grocery store quickly and just grab a couple of things that we need. I will definitely have to clean this again before closing on this house, but I do want to make sure that I'm just staying on top of it. So I decided to quickly try to clean the oven a little bit, and we're just using Easy Off. I find the Easy Off definitely works the best. So I'm just going to spray this all over, and I only let it sit about 20 minutes on this day because I just didn't have a ton of time to do this, but I figured that anything is better than nothing. And while we're just kind of waiting for that to soak in, I did a couple other projects around the kitchen, like cleaning out the microwave, cleaning the glass dish in the microwave. And then I also wanted to wipe down all of my cabinets in the kitchen since I was noticing there were just some spots on them that looked a little bit dirty and a little bit greasy. And again, I'm going to have to do all of this again before we actually close on this house, but I figured that just trying to stay on top of everything as much as possible will make that process a little bit easier when the time comes. But I'll definitely plan to do like like a full empty house clean with me once we are about to close in this house and we get everything moved out of here. I think that would be a really fun video and just a nice way to say goodbye to this house. And I'm excited to leave it a lot cleaner than the way that we found it when we moved in here. This house was filthy. Like, I'm talking, there was actual dirt inside of the cabinets and all the appliances were disgusting. Like, it truly was a dirty house when we moved in here. So I'm just excited to leave it nice and clean for the person who's buying it. We are really throwing it back here with the e-cloth. I have been using e-cloths since 2020, I believe, is the first time that I bought a pack of them. And I really like them because you're just cleaning with water. So I know they're safe for cleaning things like the front of your cabinets where you kind of worry about damaging something if you use the wrong product. I still do not understand the science behind them or how they work. I just know that they do work, especially their stainless steel cleaning cloths. Those are still like my tried and true when it comes to cleaning off stainless steel. If I did not have an e-cloth for this, I would probably just mix a little bit of dish soap with hot water and just kind of get it bubbly and soapy in a bowl and bring that around with me as I clean off the cabinets. But this is a much easier way to clean them than doing that. I was using paper towels that I had kind of soaked in hot water to scrub all of this out, and they were disgusting every single time I lifted one up out of here. So I'm glad that I didn't try to use a reusable cloth because I think I would have destroyed it forever. But this ended up coming pretty clean, even with only letting that easy off sit about 20 minutes. So I'm happy with the progress for now. I think I'm gonna call it quits for today. Obviously, that's not all the cleaning I'm going to do today because I have to now upkeep for the rest of the day, like through dinner time and all of that. But I am going to call it quits for filming today. I am hot, I am tired, and I'm feeling a lot better though. I feel like I needed today. I needed a quiet day in my house to get some stuff done, unbothered, and to just check some things off my list. So I feel good about everything I got done. My husband just went to go pick up Carson from school, and then when he gets home, the two of us are gonna go pick up Sutton at my mom's house. Then second shift begins. So I will see you guys all in my next video. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and turn your notification bells on so you don't miss any of my future uploads. Next video, we should be packing this house. So that's really exciting, and I hope you guys will come along for the journey.